George Oliver typically spends his days combing these shores looking for fossils. He never expected to find a coffin with human remains inside, but there it was.
You could see there's a coffin there, but it's completely under the water.
Oliver showed us where he first found the coffin during a low tide.
The head was right here, and the feet were over there.
A month later, and another very low tide revealed the coffin again. Pictures show the human skeletal remains, including the skull.
Once I found it, I called the sheriff's department. They called the Archaeological Society.
After the experts left, Oliver carefully removed the remains and dug up the coffin, concerned about what might happen if they were left behind. Oliver has pieced together the coffin. Based on the construction of the coffin and the condition of the bones, the remains appear to be at least 100 years old. But where the coffin came from remains a mystery.
When I first found it, you could not tell that there was human remains in it. You just thought that it was full of beach sand.
Oliver turned the bones over to the Calvert County Sheriff's Office. Kelsey Ward showed us the bones. She says it's not unusual to find human remains hundreds of years old, but an entire skeleton is rare.
This is probably the most we've had of one body. Typically, we might find a leg bone or an arm bone, or just not this much of one skeleton, and that's just because they found it in the coffin.
While she's unable to determine the age, race, or gender of the remains, there is a clue as to how this person died.
We did think it was quite interesting that he had a kind of a natural looking defect to his skull here. If I was working this as a more recent case and I found that, I would venture to guess maybe a gunshot wound or blunt force trauma of some sort, but obviously not having the rest of the skull makes that kind of difficult.
The bones and the coffin will be reinterred at a local church cemetery. Oliver would prefer to see the coffin preserved in a local museum.
This is somebody's craftsmanship. This should be displayed.
It's an incredible story.
It is. And I'm surprised at how much of it there is.
Right.
I'm surprised that there were so many remains left when you can see how open it was. And there was no way that it was moving because it was 3 inches deep in the clay. It's a shame that it had to happen the way it happened, but I think it's awesome that at least we found him or her, and now they'll be able to rest, hopefully.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.